It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports.
Here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
They'll start out on the ground at Saquon Barkley, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12.
A handoff to Barkley on the option.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a third and about 7 left.
Well, this defense for the Chargers very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Play action. Now it's Murray. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. They bring a man off the corner that time, and he gets home for a loss of 6.
On 4th down, here's Presley Harvin on to punt.
He punted 4. We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Denver Broncos. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports.
Here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
First play and a first pass for Murray.
And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
Again, brings up 3rd down and 9.
Now Murray. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
They'll take over at 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Gilmore. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Perryman.
And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
And a dangerous throw there on the drop-off. Incomplete, nearly intercepted.
Pretty fortunate there, the interception that ended the last drive, and then boom, the first pass here almost picked on this drive.
Yeah, I think you can definitely call him to question his decision-making here in the first half.
Certainly not the best of decisions there. Lucky that one wasn't picked. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
But you talk about the defense for these Chargers.
They currently sit at number 4 in the NFL in terms of stopping the run.
I still crack up a little bit after we left our meeting with the defensive coordinator, because I said to you, stop me if you've heard this before. How about him saying, well, first order of business, we got to stop the run. Of course you do. He's got a good unit. They're facing the #1 rushing team. They have to stop that in order to have a good performance.
Denver has the first down, the play going for 15 yards.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll give it to Barkley off the option play.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The Broncos at 0-2 here to begin the season. And listen, they made their share of mistakes in these first 2 games, CD, but talking with them in the days leading up to this one, doesn't seem like they've lost any confidence.
I would agree with that, and what they told us was that they weren't planning on making any drastic changes. They didn't see the need to shake things up. They were going to continue to plow ahead. They want to have the right guys on the team and in the locker room, but they do have to start winning some games.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here.
And here's a handoff out of the gun.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 43-yard line.
And now Murray's going to set up to throw. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Christian Harris. And the Chargers are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. That's now his second interception and as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
They'll come up 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Gilmore. The short throw pulled in by Woods. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
This 2nd and 4. They'll go again with Dobbins. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
We can look at this Bronco defense.
They interplay one from the bottom, number 31 in the league, Charles, against the run.
For some defensive fronts, playing the run is not the priority. It's playing the pass, right? They get upfield, they rush the passer, and sometimes neglect stopping the run. That's something they have to work on and reverse a little bit. Make sure you play the run on your way back to the quarterback. The show put on by these two defenses in this first half. The fireworks don't have to be just offensively. Neither one of them given an inch, and that's good coverage once again there to force another 4th down.
They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. A first down carry for Barkley. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Chargers' 42-yard line.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. And now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Murray now. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got it 2nd down and 11. Play fake. Murray. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. They're going for it. It's Murray. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going.
Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because
he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. He got 29 yards that time.
First down, Los Angeles.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Off play action. Gilmore.
There's a short throw to his tight end, McKitty.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down.
it's vitally important to wrap him up immediately because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Gilmore.
They set up the screen for Dobbins.
Pushing his way through. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the 2nd quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
A give up the middle to Dobbins. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line.
12 more yards there and another 1st down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. On 1st and 10, Gilmore.
That's into the hands of Woods.
So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up second down.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking to throw. Gilmore. Pass out left, caught by Woods. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down. Now Justin Tucker's out to try to field goal. From the left hash, a 31-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good, and the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead.
So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD, and it comes on the third drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
On the return from his end zone is Grant. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired, CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. Justin Tucker for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
On the return from his end zone is Grant. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. Murray trying again after the pick 6.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD.
But Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick 6.
And Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Throwing after the interception, Murray. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The end result, 21 yards.
Denver Broncos. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
To throw is Murray. And now here is another interception. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
They go play action here on first down. He'll buy some time right. He's got Turner.
And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback?
Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused.
Must have.
It had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal. At the 3-yard
Creeping up on a
line.
minute to play in this first half. To throw on 2nd down, Gilmore. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Chargers are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half.
Broncos nothing. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
On the return from his end zone is Grant. And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back, and well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way to the opposite 48. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
A handoff to Barkley on the option.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Chargers.
2nd down, Murray sets to throw. It's caught at the 10. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make it 24-7. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. Getting this into the hands of Turner. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And the lead will stay put at 17.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
Nifty running by Barkley there on first down. He scoots forward for 7 yards, sets him up nicely, 2nd and 3. A final shot before half for Murray. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter.
Duvernay now going to bring it out.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he is out of bounds right around the 34.
At their own 34-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw. Gilmore. That is caught. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
First down, Los Angeles.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 41. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
That's another beautiful throw right there. Gets it to his man right in stride. And I think that throw kind of exemplifies what we've seen from this offense throughout this game. They've been in rhythm. They've been sharp. They've been on it. And they pick up another first down there.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
He'll swing this out to Dobbins.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Not quite enough to get into the end zone, but what a nice play there. He makes the catch, tries to turn upfield and get to the pylon, but doesn't quite get there. But they're going to be set up with a first and goal from very short range.
Dobbins. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Only a yard that time, second and goal.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the third quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances, so they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right.
They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass.
And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Chargers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Tucker now for the extra point. And the lead is now 24.
Makes the score Chargers 31, Broncos 7. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
On the return from his end zone is Grant. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
You can do better than that. Buttercup.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They begin with a run by Barkley. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 85 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10.
It's Barkley on the counter. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down. And now they're in the hurry-up.
No gain on the play.
On play action, it's Murray.
At the 31-yard line.
Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down.
Rashawn Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, third quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are...
And he's going to go down again. Rashawn Gary, 2 plays in a row now that he has gotten in there for the sack, and it brings up 4th down. They do go for it. It's Murray. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Now, this is a nice little gift wrap situation as they take over first and goal. Looking to throw. Gilmore. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a first and goal trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking right now.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Gilmore. This is caught. Touchdown, Chargers. A great effort there, with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Broncos 7.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. On the return from his end zone is Grant. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Broncos, first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Murray now on 1st down. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
2nd and 10 now, 3rd quarter action in Denver.
Barkley, inside handoff. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Do it, baby!
This offense so far on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Now Murray off play action. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Murray's got to have this one. Escaping the pressure right. Murray fighting. Lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers. And they've got it just 2 yards away from the end zone. They'll have it 1st and goal here from the 2-yard line. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. They'll run with Dobbins. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown.
J.K. Dobbins, his first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Chargers are closing in on a third straight victory to start the campaign.
Tucker now to add the point after. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
45. Broncos 7. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
On the return from his end zone is Grant. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
2nd and 10.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And they're going to speed things up here.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
To throw, it's Murray. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Throwing on first down is Murray.
And this one too low.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here's Murray. Buying time to his left. And my goodness, another interception.
And the Chargers are going to get it back here just past the 35. The Charger drive about to get going. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Foyesade Aluakin able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
I wonder if they're wandering back to the huddle thinking to themselves, can we just hit rewind and go back a play? Definitely not the down they wanted to begin this drive by giving up a sack. But for the defense, that's exactly how they drew it up.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Gilmore.
Turner's got it on the crossing route.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 29 yards. First down. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 46. Off the play fake. Gilmore eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, up big here in the fourth quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points, but they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
He'll get only a couple down to the 44. And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Looking to throw. Gilmore.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now Tucker to add the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Chargers 52, Broncos 7. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
On the return from his end zone is Grant. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Now Murray throwing on second down. And he's taken down. Back in his own 7. Quentin Williams in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning.
They need 18 yards here on third down.
Here's a give to Barkley. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. Now this offense is staying put. They're just 1 for 4 in these situations so far, but they're going again on fourth down. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 20.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. On 1st and 10, here's Murray.
And boy, another ill-advised throw there, as that will wind up incomplete.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And here he's got Graham. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Again, they'll throw with Murray. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Now Murray. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. Murray, one final try. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And he is going to have a Broncos 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. And as this defense walks up.